New York City's mayor is riding high on favorable job approval numbers. A new poll indicates more than half of the voters in New York City give him a thumbs up, but there is a racial divide. Ebru's Derricke is live overlooking the city with more on the poll and what voters have to say. Derricke.
Well, Logan, these new poll numbers from New York City voters are very telling. In one sense, they confirm what we've been hearing, that New York City is doing well and that its new leader is doing even better. But I talked to a political science professor today from Stevens University here in New Jersey who says that Mayor de Blasio has done all the right things and hit all the right notes, including being from an interracial family.
There was a major
New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio, less than a year in office, already enjoying high approval ratings. According to a new Quinnipiac poll, 51% of New York City voters overall approve of his job performance compared to 28% who don't.
Absolutely, things are definitely improving, from what I see.
And de Blasio is getting a lot of the credit, heavily enforcing traffic laws under his Vision Zero plan, aiming to reduce or eliminate pedestrian accidents, launching a plan to turn old, outdated payphones into wireless hotspots, and winning praise for his leadership during recent 9/11 memorial events.
We know at this moment,
but the mayor's approval numbers have a bigger story to tell. Minorities favor his job performance in larger numbers. Black voters approve of him 66 to 14%. Hispanic voters approve 56% to 17%. Many taking note of his marriage to an African-American woman and having children of mixed race.
To begin with, this guy was always a minority. As you know, he's married to a minority. So that explains it, right?
But white voters see the mayor's performance differently with an almost even split. 41% approving of his job performance, while 42% disapprove. The big divides over his stance on crime and security, the city's economy, and education.
I was sad that he pulled the charter schools because I think that's really important. And I think everyone has the right to good education and be able to go where they want to go.
But as long as Mayor de Blasio pleases the growing minority population in New York City, political experts say he'll enjoy his seat in the mayor's office for years to come. And the political science professor I talked to today cautions that it's still early in Mayor de Blasio's term in office, and in fact, he could be reelected to multiple terms like his predecessor, Mayor Michael Bloomberg. So in a sense, there's still plenty of time for de Blasio to see his approval numbers go up or down. Reporting live, Derricke, Ebru News. Logan, back to you.
Derricke, it was a perception in the city that Mayor Michael Bloomberg favored the rich. Do you think there is a perception in the city that the current mayor favors the poor?
Absolutely. I think that that's the big difference between him and Mayor Michael Bloomberg. De Blasio is calling himself a progressive, a man for the people, talking about his being against the tale of two cities, if you will, really trying to bring the common man up and bring the wealthy man in New York City down so that they meet in the middle. So yeah, there's a definite sense that Mayor de Blasio is for the working class, even the poor, while his predecessor clearly was perceived as not being on the same mind.
All right, Derricke, thank you so much for that report.